What's up, ladies? Thank you so much for tuning in to another wig review. Here we are with the new unit by Outre, baby. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and ring the bell, get all post notifications, baby. We are on the road to 100K. If you are interested in purchasing the unit, direct link will be in the description box down below. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and hop right into this review. Let's go ahead and get into Miss Halo Stitch Braid 26-inch sis. Now, this is a 13x2 lace frontal unit. She is basically the sister to the 14-inch one, and she is also pre-styled, heat safe up to 400 degrees. And Outre got you, girl. They gave you a free braided headband. This is a thick density unit. This is definitely a low hot oil type of vibe, baby. So this is not something you want to wear in like the desert. Parting space, of course, looks good. It's a Halo Stitch Braid, girl. Ain't nothing to say about the part. It's a part. It's gonna pop. Now, of course, you can, it looks like you can take the braids out. You're probably gonna mess up the unit. Leave it as is, sis. And I'm actually impressed by the hairline, baby. So let's go ahead, hop into this beauty, and let's see if she gives us that aloha oil. Don't even mind that intro. Your girl was feeling good with a T, okay? So this is a 13x2 frontal, and as you can see, you do get 13 inches ear to ear lace, baby. You do get 2 inches back in the deepest part of the unit, which is the middle part, and then of course it rounds out. I hope that makes sense. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage of the back of the unit, but you do have 1 comb at the top of the frontal, 2 combs in the back with adjustable straps. So here we are. This is the unit straight out of the pack. This is a very thick density unit, and as they mentioned, it is 26 inches. Sometimes a hairline comes together so good that it sells the unit. And Outre did not disappoint. The hairline looks so good on this unit. They took the liberty to pre-pluck the hairline before they actually braided it. Makes such a big difference. You do get some baby hairs, some very subtle ones, not no baby bangs. We got baby hairs, boo. I'm including me cutting the lace because this hairline is a special case. Now, because you can't go in and pluck out that Planet of the Apes action going on with the baby hairs, you do want to tread lightly on how you do cut this unit. So I did cut as close as I could to the hairline. Do not, sis, do not go in that straight line because you will be clockable. This part is totally optional, but I did decide to go ahead and pluck just a little bit out of the hairline. I did tint the lace with my go-to, that 440 shade by Fenty Beauty, girl. Does it every single time, and this baby already starting to look like a scalp. Now, I did notice that I was getting a slight line of demarcation, so I did go ahead and pull the unit a little bit more forward than what I would usually do. So you definitely want to keep that in mind with the style of this unit. You may have to, you may have to do a little tugging, girl. The cap fit really nicely, comfortable. It wasn't like too snug on my head. I did decide to go ahead and chop off some of these baby hairs, which you'll see in a minute. Now, as far as the sides of this unit, I did notice that the lace was a little short. Outre, what happened? What happened, sis? I thought you was gonna hook us up. So that was a little bit of an issue for me. Not really a deal breaker because I can definitely pull out my edges. However, if you are dealing with hair loss, that may or may not be a deal breaker for you. And as always, styling will be makeup free. before the glam.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life.
Alright, check it. So what had happened was I used blow dryer, right, to flatten the top, and your girl went a little too high on the Fahrenheit scale, and yeah, kind of straightened the roots. So tread lightly if you do plan to use any type of heat to flatten the top. And I did also want to mention, yes, you can absolutely put this in a number of different styles. However, my unit did come with some ends that were a little on the frizzy side, a little dry. So I just knew me styling this girl, by the end of this review, she was gonna be a rat nest. Aloha, oi, baby. Yeah. So let's go ahead and hop right into Halo Stitch Braid 26 inches. Boo. So as you ladies saw in the install, I did decide to go ahead and keep the baby hairs nice and subtle. You know, I left them long enough. I did the same with the shorter unit. I left them long enough to tuck actually into the braids, and baby, I think it came out pretty damn popping, if I do say so myself. And do you see, girl, do you see the swoopity swoops going on right now? Ow! For this particular style, I definitely decided to get the swoop it. I think they came out cute or whatever. Look at that girl. And she is definitely giving me scalp. You do basically have 13 inches ear to ear lace. Then it goes 2 inches back across. And baby, I'm really digging the concept of this unit. It does come with an adjustable, you know, braided headband. Me personally, I prefer it without. You're probably going to see some video right now of it with the braid, but I definitely think it looks a little bit better without it. You know, I want my port to pop. I want you to see all these parts. So, you know, I definitely kept it nice, simple, sweet. Now, if you really want to go super retro, choker. But some told me, girl, you bet not. So I didn't do it. And I think they did a beautiful job on the curl pattern. However, Outre, she's a little crunchy. You know, I'm getting a little crunch action going on, especially at the nape. You know, the texture is definitely changing. You know, we kind of getting a little Africana, Angela Davis right here. You know, and then we're going over to the Hawaii section. You know, so we kind of got 2 different states, countries, continents, poles going on in this wig, you know. So it does appear that I have 2 different textures. This one is definitely more of a kinky, you know, kind of a frizzy type of texture, and then this one kind of has more of a uniform curl. I did my best to kind of, you know, blend the 2. I think it came out okay. But I definitely would have preferred this throughout the unit, and definitely less hair. This is a lot, baby. So, you know, if you a shorty doo-wop, if you petitity teat, you know, if you're petite, wearing this, you might drown. I'm just gonna be 100% honest, because this is a lot of hair. It's not layered either, so, you know, it's gonna definitely be heavy, which is why I have one side behind my shoulder. I think it looks good like this. You know, you could pull it off like this, baby. But when you pull it forward, wow. You know, she is giving me like Diana Ross action, okay? So yeah, I would definitely keep this like one behind the shoulder, and I think it looks really cute with the elbow. Don't be so stingy with the sides, and give us one continent in this wig. And I think I definitely would have loved it, you know, but I think she still looks good, baby. Ow. So if you are interested in checking out the information for Miss Halo Stitch Braid 26-inch bow, definitely hit up our friends at ebonyline.com. Their information for purchase will be in the description box down below. Thank you so much, ladies, for tuning in to another review. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, share the video with your family, your friends, and your frenemy down the street, boo. Take care of yourselves. Keep loving on each other. Keep loving on yourself. Stay tuned for the YouTube shoutouts. As always, ladies, keep wearing it with confidence, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Yes, ladies, here we are with another round of YouTube shoutouts. If you're new to the channel, this is where I take the time to verbally thank you, answer any questions, and just have kind of like a small little chit chat, sis. So thank you so much to all of you for tuning in to the previous video. Definitely appreciated. Sasha, the Jamaican girl, did state she wanted an update on my natural hair. So things are going pretty good with my own hair, of course. I have really held off on doing updates, one, because I really don't want to, and two, I know a lot of the women who watch me are dealing with hair loss, so it's kind of a touchy subject. I don't know if I want to just flaunt my hair growth when I know there are women who are struggling, if that makes sense. So chime in, let me know your thoughts, and we will see where it goes. Thank you so much to Silky Sax, or Ikoya, for tuning in. She is a Black-owned woman business. She does sell some silky sacks to protect your wigs. So definitely check her out. Big thank you to Tanisha, Elena, Roseanne, I am Candace's, Marika Seymour, Sabrina Clark. You ladies already know the deal. I love all of you so, so much and appreciate all of your support. If you're interested in checking out this wig, definitely hit the link up top. And as always, keep loving on yourself. And I'll talk to you all in the next one.